making a DC game. Let's fucking go. Stay safe out there and peace out. Welcome to another Snyder Fans Read Comics. This week, a Justice League of Villains. But I'm your host, Taladia Plays, so welcome on in. But let me bring up my co-host at this time, Jared from Comics League. Yes?
You know
I
what
gotta
really
play.
sucks?
Well,
Lois Lane.
yes, of course. And we gotta bring on a special guest. And this intro is especially for you.
Batman doesn't do ships.
I love that clip. I love that clip.
I still have to see the movie.
Oh my gosh, you haven't seen
Oh,
Lego
my-
Batman?
Oh my
Not
god.
yet.
How have you not seen Lego Batman?
I avoided it on purpose.
But
Wow.
Batman doesn't do
Then
ships.
Wow.
I wasn't interested in anything Lego created. And then I saw
Watch
the Lego
this
movie,
one.
and I'm like, I'm a hypocrite.
Watch this one.
Yeah.
So,
Brown Destroyer
what's up,
says,
dude?
he said, what's up, Saran? He said, since the Absolute Power hasn't published any issues, I'm going back to reading old comic Ultimate Spider-Man. It's awesome. I don't know how, but he who must not be named, right? That from Superman with that crappy story.
So many writers have that period where they're at their peak, and then it's just all downhill. Unfortunately, He Who Must Not Be Named featured that most publicly, considering that when he came to DC, he said, I want to do fully Superman. Then his first arc, a lot of people checked out. And I'm like, I'm out. See you later, bro. So,
Oh, this trivia was in the stream. I was in the one I just finished.
Mhm.
He gave a little hello, and I'm like, oh, hey,
mhm.
you're probably gonna be in Taladia's stream too.
Heck yeah. So, all right. So now we are in Forever Evil. Now,
Ooh.
all right. So, Jared loves your world. Talking about. Thanks, man. So, for context,
That scares me.
the crime syndicate has invaded and they've taken over the world. They've killed the Justice League, and now,
Finally.
yeah. And now they are taking over and ruling the world alongside the supervillains. They basically told the other supervillains, work with us and we'll help you. In fact, there's a hilarious scene in this, Taladia. I don't know if it's in the book that we're going to cover, so I'll just go ahead and tell it. Where, like, a D-list villain is like, it's just a Justice League in disguise. This is all a trick. And then Ultraman just heat visions him.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but he's like, nope, that's not it. So let's begin. By the way, this cover is very special because it's literally a recreation of the Justice League issue 1 cover from the beginning of this series.
Yes.
The original Jim Lee
Oh.
cover.
I thought it looked familiar.
Yeah, exactly. So as we continue, so we open up 25 years ago on Earth 3 Krypton. Now, what's cool about this, if you're paying attention, is that this Krypton's very different because now everyone's so selfish. Like, my baby, I need to save my baby. And then like Jor-El is like, we saw it first. That's our ship. And then he's like shooting people to get a starship. And then what's kind of funny, he goes, kill them all, Laura. No one leaves Krypton. They'll only get in our son's way. So again, evil Krypton. And then they say, yes, this is the beginning of Forever Evil.
Yes,
so as we see here, the father's like, look at him. He looks so weak. I could almost crush him. I could barely stand this sight. But be the strongest there is, Kal-El, or nothing at all. Then I love how Lara's like, this is all your fault, George. He goes, shut up and die. and then Krypton explodes.
Wonderful.
And then what's interesting is that if you notice, there's a lot of kryptonite around the ship. Now, this character's relationship with kryptonite is very, very interesting. Chief among it, that he gets his powers by snorting kryptonite like it's cocaine. or he could eat it, but there's literally a scene where he does that. So I have to bring that up.
Yeah.
Oh.
They really edgified this character. So he crash lands. Then we see Jonathan and Martha Kent. Only Jonathan is much more abusive and she has a knife. The ship crashes right into the house. They go and find him. They find Superman. See, he's eating the kryptonite. And then Ultraman sees John standing there with a knife and they just heat visions his arm off.
Nice.
And then goes, "You will be my parents now." And then we see 25 years later, he leaves and burns the entire farm down.
As you do.
Yes. Then we see him like killing elected officials. Like, I believe that's the White House. Yes, it is. President Lee Harvey Oswald on Earth 3. That's correct. That is interesting. And then we have, so now over here, this is very interesting. So what this is showing is, so you know the Hal Jordan origin story of like Abin Sur crash lands and the ring comes from. In this, the ring is a sentient entity named Volthoom. Important to know later if we ever cover the Jessica Cruz Green Lantern series. And the ring and the Volthoom thing only chooses the most fearful and takes over their bodies and essentially puppets them. He does that later. Then we see the evil Wonder Woman Lois Lane. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
And
I heard that she was actually a Miss Marvel variant.
how would she be a Miss Marvel variant if she's a DC character?
Did I say Miss Marvel?
You said
Yeah.
Miss
No,
Marvel.
Mary Marvel. Or no, wait,
What?
they said the movie adaptation was the Miss Marvel variant, but this one is Wonder Woman still.
Yeah.
But she just has the name Lois Lane as an alias, but there is an actual Lois Lane who works at the Daily Star.
I don't think there is a Lois Lane in this universe. It makes it all the more better. So then we continue on. Now, remember, this is what I'm calling to.
Yeah.
Remember, I think it was in Trinity War, when we see an image of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman above a destroyed city going, "It's all destroyed. He'll come for us." That was the crime syndicate. That wasn't the Trinity. We were looking at Earth 3. See, this is why I love this series so much. Jeff sets something up, and then later he's like, "Actually, it was this." And I'm like, "Thank you." Continuing on. And then we see like now we're back to our world, and what's kind of interesting, they're holding Nightwing captive, and at this point, one of the things the crime syndicate does is they expose Nightwing's identity, and that's what eventually lead to Nightwing being a secret agent in the Tom King Agent Grayson run.
Wait, that
was pretty good from what I heard. Yeah, that's what that's from.
I actually didn't. I have still the first issue, but I never went past issue 1. But I heard it was a very fun series.
Mm-hmm. And we see like the crime syndicate is cleaning up the league, the other superheroes. Well, because you also have like Grid, who's like essentially he's their oracle, and he's just watching and like directing them to stuff. And Bianca disconnected.
I think internet. No, internet,
here we go.
Webcam.
So we cut to the Daily Planet, and then so everyone's like running and hiding. You know what's kind of funny? When I see TV screens with the words "This world is ours," it flashes back to Man of Steel when Zod goes, "You are not alone," on every screen, because it's pretty much that. And we see so Lois Lane is still doing the article, which is still writing articles. I'm like, well, that's useless because you're not going to publish it. Well, then again, she is Lois Lane, so there you go.
Lois Lane. Get it
then
right.
Ultraman shows up, and I love this image. I love this image so much of evil Superman going, "Hello, Jim." And he's like, "Superman?" He's like, "Jimmy, that's not Superman." He goes, "Tell me what you are here, Jim. What do you do?" He goes, "I'm a photographer." And I love this image. It's the flash of the Ultraman's head, and then just goes full, like, essentially think of Ultraman as Brightburn. That's who he is right now.
I have to see that movie still.
It's actually it's okay. I'm just
the
over with evil
first time I
Superman.
heard that.
I'm done with the evil Superman trope. I'm like, stop it. So then Superman, I almost said Superman. Ultraman,
Yeah, that's a big moment.
Ultraman, because he's like evil, like breaks Jimmy's head, and then throws Lois into a cubicle, which for anyone like me that doesn't like Lois, we're like, yay. Then he takes off eventually, but then someone very interesting shows up. Black Adam returns.
What?
Which anyone that read the Shazam series from the New 52, what happened to Black Adam is that Billy made him revert back to Teth Adam, and then he like wasted away. And then I think in the beginning of Trinity War, Shazam essentially spread his ashes over Conduct, but apparently Luthor revived him because he's like, hey, we're gonna need super villains that have insane powers in order to win this. And they have this epic Man of Steel style fight in the middle of Metropolis, and then Ultraman just beats the crap out of him, and to the point where you're not going to see it in this series, but Black Adam goes to like call down a lightning. But Ultraman puts his hand up to Black Adam's jaw like this and breaks his jaw so he can't speak.
Good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Now you may be wondering, how do they ever fix that? Later. And then we get another homage cover, and then we get like more of the like more of the bonus material. So that's issue, I believe that was 25.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, that was issue 25. So what do you guys think?
How did you get there?
So what do you guys think?
After reading it, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting to see Black Adam in this issue. When you sent me that image, I'm like thinking, wait a minute.
You could say the hierarchy of the New 52 is about to change.
Yeah, I was like, wait, the hierarchy of the New 52 universe is about to change? Excuse me?
Exactly.
So there was that. I really enjoyed the backstory for Ultraman. I thought that was interesting. And I saw a little bit of flirtation between Superwoman and Ultraman. I thought she
is way different from from even Lois. Let me put it to you that way.
It still counts as Super Wonder.
I guess. I guess it's Super Wonder from Hell. I guess that kind of works.
Yeah, Super Wonder from Hell. That's why I've classified this.
Except, let me put it this way. When you hear the Days of Our Lives BS from this particular pairing, it's going to be interesting to see your reaction to that. Because it gets very, like...
complex.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't she cheat on him with Owlman?
Yeah, actually, it's not in the... I don't think it's in the Justice League series, so I could say she's sleeping with Owlman as well. So this is like Jeff Johns going, F you to Wonder Bat.
How is that an F you? I'm pretty sure Owlman doesn't really care.
No, but it's Jeff Johns saying, see, doesn't work. And I'm like, thank you.
I don't think that's what he means. That's probably your
I'm going to take it as that, Bianca.
So Brown says, I miss Jim Lee's art from New 52 in current comics. Jim Lee made Superman look the cool most.
Yeah, he's not going to come back to this series, I don't think at all. But 2 arcs later, we get some Jason Fabok art, and that is superb. That is a sight to behold, my friend.
Yes. But just to go a little bit off topic here, Brown Destroyer wants to ask me a question, or ask both of us a question. Slightly different question. At the end of Arkham Knight,
He means Arkham Knight.
yeah, did Batman use fear gas to create hallucinations for criminals?
Yes.
Yes, he did. And how else would you explain that? He took the fear
That's
gas.
what he did. This is the one of the good explanations they give in Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. They literally say that, and it's the idea that like he became the demon back. Is the idea of the Arkham Knight ending was kill off the Bruce Wayne persona so I could just be Batman 24/7 and just clean up Gotham.
Yeah.
Cameron,
But only at night.
only at night. Yes, the Wonder Bats got their she's the princess to his prince with that. Yeah, exactly.
With what?
That's an excuse that like a lot of people, like a lot of Wonder Bat fans give Bianca, is that, oh, she's a princess and he's the prince of Gotham, and I'm like, she doesn't care about royalty.
What is? I don't understand.
They were like, she's a princess, she has to be with a prince, and I'm like,
where's Dave when you need him? Because
yeah, I know.
Man, I follow a Super Bat channel. I've never heard anything like that before.
Oh, God.
Not only that, but he isn't royalty at all. You can't just slap it on him. Not
because
only
he's
that,
like he's known as it's because he's known as the Prince of Gotham because he's rich. What are your superpowers again?
The Prince of
I'm rich.
Gotham, but Joker's known as the Prince of Crime.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. There are probably people who ship her with Joker. Trust me.
Oh yeah,
If there are people who ship her with
Cheetah,
Cheetah, there's people that ship her with anyone.
no, they ship anybody with anybody.
Which is hilarious because I find that a lot of Wonder Woman fans are more concerned with who she sleeps with than if she's given actually good stories.
Then they're not true Wonder Woman fans.
Thank you.
They're still just shippers.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people that what I find a lot that's interesting is that, and you can identify almost immediately, they cannot make it more obvious that 99.99999% of comic accounts on Twitter do not read the books. All they do is they take some panels out of context and post them and say, look, and I legit caught someone when in the Tom King run, they said, oh, the Sovereign is narrating and goes, oh, yeah, she was like a being of magic created from clay. And they're like, they recanonized the clay origin. And I'm like, literally. Here's how I responded. See, here's the magical thing about a book. You can turn the page because if you turn the page, they say, or she's the daughter of Zeus. That's just them saying she has two origins. They're not really canonizing each one.
Yeah, she has multiple different origins. It's just you can use clay, you can use Zeus. There's the Justice League Unlimited cartoon where they were hinting that Hades was her father.
Thanks a lot, Bruce Tim.
Which is supposed to be Donna Troy's origin, I believe.
That is a BS origin for Donna Troy. Jeez. So, Taladia, I was reading Silver Age Wonder Woman yesterday. You know what they did?
Oh, Silver Age.
So they wanted to have like Wonder Woman team up with herself from like other different like eras of her life. So that's where you got originally the Wonder Girl. They had a toddler named Wonder Tot. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
I feel like for a lot of Wonder Woman stories, they keep on doing that. It's either that or they make her team up with her mom as Wonder Woman. And I'm like, why is this the stories that we get with Wonder Woman? We don't really get that with Batman or Superman. But it happens with Wonder Woman.
Batman has literally an entire family to team up with. And Superman. Here's the problem with Dawn of DC Superman.
But she has a family. Nobody utilizes it.
Yes, exactly. And Bianca, you know what's the stupidest part about Dawn of DC Superman that I called from the very beginning? Why does anyone commit crime in Metropolis when there's 5 Kryptonians protecting it?
Wait. Hold your thoughts. Here she is.
Yep. So,
hey,
but anyway, it's my same it's my same issue with there being 5 Flashes. Why does anyone commit crime in a city that's protected by 5 gods?
Yeah.
So Iceman has this ice gun that can just stop him in his tracks if only he can actually use it well.
Yeah, but my point is that's the problem with giving everyone a family. Just because it works for
Mhm.
Batman, because you could just shoot all of them. It's not like if you shoot Kara, the bullet's gonna bounce right off her.
Unless I'm just kidding.
Trust me, the writer will find some way. But that's why I'm like, no, get rid of all that BS. I'm like, that is like one of the most lazy ways to tell a story, because I'm like, what? That is the biggest. I can't suspend my disbelief on how to catch fake fans on Twitter. If you see a Superman fan on Twitter hating on Snyder's Superman, just ask me about their Superman DP, or and ask them which Superman it is. That they can't say.
Wait,
fake.
what? What's Superman DP?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I saw a hilarious tweet today that was like, this person saying, it's saying, you're a fake fan if you think Snyder's Superman is comic accurate, but the retweet said, actually, Superman is whoever the current writer or artist or creative wants him to be.
Well, this was Zack Snyder's was also the take on New 52 Superman, wasn't
New
it?
52
Ish.
mixed and merged with post-crisis a little bit. That was kind of the sweet spot
Yeah,
he
but
got in
it's
there.
comic accurate. You don't have to like the portrayal if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Say it's not comic accurate would be inaccurate.
Yeah, I'm like, you can just say I didn't like that. Don't say it's
Yeah.
not comic. It's like, and they said Ben Affleck is not comic accurate. I'm like, he is. The Dark Knight Returns Batman.
Yeah.
And Brown says Superman DP is.
Oh, he
Superman
means profile picture. Yeah, if they have a Superman profile picture, or if they have an anime profile picture.
It's PFP.
Oh,
Profile
PFP.
picture.
Okay, that's why I was confused. But if anyone has like an anime profile picture or a
Invalid.
Superman profile picture, chances are they're just one of, or like, what's kind of funny is CBR did an article talking about how all the, the blank loves comics accounts. I don't want to name any of them, but those people are essentially scammers and BS artists.
I'm about to change my name right now.
No, you're good. I can tell, but
Give me money.
I've had enough interactions with you and Taladia and Tristan and Robert and all the people I collaborate with to know we know what we're talking about. Yeah, exactly. I've gone through the BS. Exactly. But yeah, go ahead.
Bringing it back to the comic.
Yeah, I know.
Because you've been on a massive rant there, I must say, Jared. I say that I think this issue was great. I think that this issue had a lot to offer. That had a lot to offer for new readers, I think. And I think if you're a new reader and you've never seen the Crime Syndicate before, I think this would be a definitely one to read and
That
say,
was
look,
me.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of these people were, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so this was like an alternate.
As the with Superman version, no, chances are they'll say post-crisis, and here's the funny part. A lot of these fans don't realize that Superman has existed since 1938.
Yes.
They apparently think post-crisis was the origin, which when you look at even which is hilarious when they say New 52 Superman wasn't Superman, and I'm like, if you read Golden Age Superman, it's pretty spot on, as a matter of fact. That's who Superman was.
So
yeah, he was just not popular, so that's why they had to change him.
So I was gonna ask you guys, what do you rate the issue then?
I'd say a 9 out of 10. Pretty solid. I would have liked to see. Here's the thing. I wish they had advanced the plot a little more instead of saying, "Here's the origin for the crime syndicate," and here's what Superman is doing. As much as I enjoy seeing Lois Lane humiliated, this was a little bit. I'm like, okay, get to the plot point, which is why when Black Adam showed up, I'm like, thank you, something is happening.
Thank gosh. And for me, I had the same issues. But that's why I put it around 7.5 rather than 9.
Okay. I would have to say an 8 for me, because I felt like this issue had told the backstory of Superman, or Ultraman, I should say. Why am I saying Superman? Ultraman.
I mean, he has his face, so
yeah,
kind of has his face. Yes, exactly.
And I like the suit design for Ultraman. I think they need to interpret that in the
They
next
won't.
in the next
Oh.
animated films.
And if they do it in the live action, they'll make it just as the tactical BS that we got with the regular Superman suit. So
I mean in animation
Why
format.
not just make it black or red or invert the colors?
you
Switch up
could
the
do that.
colors.
What I liked about this costume for Ultraman is that they didn't give him the collar, so it's essentially like evil post-crisis Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think was still didn't give him the trunks, because even on Earth 3, they recognized the trunks look stupid.
Even on Earth
like
3, even in post crisis, he never had the trunks.
No, post-crisis, yeah, he had the trunks, sir.
No, wasn't that?
Nope.
No.
Post-crisis, he had the trunks. Rebirth, he didn't until He Who Must Not Be Named came on the book. And here's how I know that. Because He Who May Not Be Named had people comment that he has the trunks again.
No, what I was going to suggest was the fact that no, because in the Crisis on Two Earths film, he never had trunks there.
Yes, he did.
Animated film.
He had the trunks in the animated film. I am 100% sure.
Hold on,
Which
let me
for
check.
which film?
Crisis on Two Earths. I
Let
am
me see.
100%. Yes, it's even on the cover. Yep, I'm looking at it. It's dark, but
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
oh, really? Then what is this? What's this in the crotchal region?
I'm not talking about Superman. I'm talking about Ultraman.
No, you said Superman.
You said Superman.
You literally
No, I
said
mean-
Superman.
My bad. I meant to say Ultraman.
Yes,
sorry.
Ultraman
It's
does not have the
happening.
trunks.
Happening.
Jeez,
So
the
I'm having a
multiverse
Nick
is
moment.
confusing.
Yeah, I'm having a Nick moment. So
I told you it was his face that's confusing, and now
yeah, yeah. But yeah, Ultraman didn't have the trunks.
And I have to bring this up. James Gunn, Ultraman is not a clone of Superman.
Ultraman is going to be in the movie.
That's basically the idea, is that Ultraman is essentially going to become Bizarro in the James Gunn Superman movie. And I'm like, that's dumb.
Is that
Particularly
confirmed?
no,
It's not confirmed, but it's heavily like indicated.
implied.
The other thing is that if that is true, James Gunn cannot claim to have a more comic accurate universe, because that's not. There's only one
I don't think
Ultraman.
he claimed the comic.
Yeah, he
accurate
did.
Universe.
Even the actors claimed as well. They're like, oh, it's very much faithful to the comics, and I'm like, Ultraman's not.
Well, with that, but Ultraman is confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a dude in a black suit with a U on his chest. There's only one character that would have that.
I see.
And Gunn is not going to go.
They said they read Golden Age to prepare for the movie, right?
I don't think so.
It was Golden Age. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, all the books that are like indicated as these are the ones are like all-star for all seasons. The stereotypical.
No, the actors posted on their social media that they're reading Golden Age too.
I'll believe it when I actually see it.
That means I have to look for it.
I'll believe no. I believe you that they posted, but I'll believe that it's actually Golden Age Super, because we had Golden Age Superman. His name was Henry frickin' Cavill.
I think. Wait, but you said that was post-crisis New 52.
It's basic, but New 52 was essentially modern
like we just
Golden
said,
Age.
it's Golden Age.
So it's essentially that. It's still the same thing.
I think they mean character-wise, not power-wise.
Same thing. Yeah. Not power-wise, because obviously Henry Cavill was flying. So there you go. Didn't James
Is this
Gunn
Superman not going to fly?
I don't know.
Oh.
Didn't James Gunn confuse Superior Man with Ultraman? Yeah, he did, because that was the Red Sun Bizarro when it was Superior Man. That would be cool if he did that. But
I've
then
never
again,
heard of him.
So essentially in Red Sun, to fight Superman, Lex cloned Superman, but it was a really crappy clone. And when he started like pushing the clone really hard, that's when the clone started reverting to like Bizarro speak and like became a hunchback and like degraded.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is Red Sun's not. No, wait. I'm thinking about the Russian one.
Yep, that's that.
Oh,
It's where he lands in the Soviet Union.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's all good stuff. But I'm saying if you said you were doing that, okay, that's cool. I could go with that. But no.
So I was going to bring this up, right?
Yes.
I think when I'm comparing the comics from post-crisis New 52, I think the New 52 outweighs the post-crisis when it comes down to the Crime Syndicate's designs, and on top of that, their abilities, right, and the storytelling that they have is very done well in New 52 compared to post-crisis. Because I read post-crisis Crime Syndicate, and I was like, comparing the two, I think New 52 outweighs it hands down.
And by the way, of the Justice League storylines that have happened in the New 52, Forever Evil is like held up as like the best one. I disagree. I think Darkseid Wars league's better, but I also enjoy Forever Evil. And when we get to Darkseid War, you will see why I love that storyline so much.
I can't wait until they do an absolute universe when we get Ultraman in the absolute universe. Can you imagine that?
They won't do that because it's an alternate Earth. So you're telling me there's also an Earth 3 absolute Earth? No, that doesn't work.
No, it's Earth 3 Part 2.
It's
Earth
3D. It's Earth 3D. That's what it is.
No, the reason why I say that,
right at you,
Jared. The reason why I say that, right? Because yes, they got the mainline continuity. Yes, there's so many different versions. Well, they had so many different versions of Superman, right? But I think when it comes down to this absolute universe, I think what will stand out the most is the whole. Obviously, I don't think Batman will stand out. I think Superman and Wonder Woman will be the two.
That'll be a first. If Superman and Wonder Woman are the standouts over Batman, that'll be a first. But from what I hear, this is kind of DC's like last gasp, saying, "Please buy her books, please, for the love of God, please, just buy a comic."
I'm just blindly buying right now. It's like I haven't even read the stuff. They're still in boxes because
I spend close to 300. I spend close to 300 a month on comics. So
I don't want to know how much I spend a month. I don't want to know. Don't make me check, please.
We all have that. We all have that, Bianca.
No, but
you're among friends.
I mean, as Brand Story says, oh yeah, New 52 rocks post-crisis mostly meh.
The thing about post-crisis is that, yes, a lot of DC's iconic moments are from post-crisis. I'm going to acknowledge that 100%. It's just it went on for too long and the sales tanked. That's why they did the complete reboot.
Thanks to the whole, who tanked it.
You know who?
Me. It was me. I tanked it.
No, you didn't tank it.
Yes, I did. I had the power.
Heaviest favorite writer.
No, it was no. Tomasi did not tank it. It was a lot of like stupid editorial choices that caused to tank it. But it started when they killed Superman because DC sales never recovered from that.
Yep. And by the way, Brown Destroyers. By the way,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the Batman's big sign, and
I don't like the bat rectangle. That's the only one where I'm like, that's stupid. I do like how Absolute Wonder Woman is very heavily inspired by New 52 Wonder Woman.
Yes.
What happened?
Apparently.
Oh. Never mind. Yeah. I got it. Shush. Shush.
Apparently it wasn't. Yeah. That's pretty cool, but I'm like, you couldn't have made it look better or look actually like a bat. It just looks like a rectangle that has like spikes on it. If DC hadn't sabotaged in New 52, maybe they wouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. But at a certain point, it got to the point where you had a lot of creators that wanted to go back because you had creators like Jurgens and Tomasi that ignored New 52 plot points because they really wanted to write post-crisis. And then if I were in charge of DC, I'd say, there's the door. Allow it to hit you on the way out. But the thing is, they got a little too. They started paying attention to those fans that don't read comics, as I said earlier, and then DC sales tanked.
And this is why there's stuff. That's why they have to make a new universe. And Jared, did you pre-order your All-In comic yet?
All In? No, I gotta do that. I got Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
Okay, I'm still waiting on the variant cover for Jim Lee's Superman, right?
Mhm.
For Absolute Superman, I'm still waiting for that to I can pre-order. But I've got
Is it
all
even
in.
going to be made since it's been this long?
Yes, it is.
It is? Nice.
Yeah, Jim Lee's already made covers for Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
I'm gonna pick those up anyway. I'm so gonna get you kidding me?
Yeah, of course. I was just like thinking if Jared is going to pick it up as well. But by the way, Jared and myself are going to be covering the Absolute Universe without a shadow of
Hell
a doubt.
yeah. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint us.
Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't disappoint us. But the one that Jim Lee drew for Superman, chef's kiss on the cover that he drew.
Okay, here we go. I got it. And I am pre-ordering it right now. The all-in thing. I'm just seeing what covers are available. I'll just get the same pair. There you go. Pre-ordered.
Ah!
I got so much comics, so many comics on pre-order. Jeez. Hunter says if Lex Luthor is going to clone Superman to the Superman Ultra Superman, maybe so it becomes exactly. But I'm like, that's not Ultraman. Do you also love Absolute Power storyline too? I'm also kind of loving it too. Do you also? From what I read, because I'm not reading the main book, I'm just reading the tie-ins. Tie-ins are pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
I'm sorry, I screamed because I put Absolute Superman in the search bar, and then I get Superman in swimming trunks, and I'm like, that's not what I was looking for.
Sure it is, Bianca. Sure it is.
You're right. Actually, I was looking to see which was the hottest cover of Superman and Batman, but got the swimming suit version.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm not the Absolute, but Superman's
She was
current
looking
run.
for it for research purposes. Sure. All right.
Where the heck is the pre-orders? Found it.
It should be there. So, Taladio, what else you got?
All right. So I was going to talk about this. The new well, if you guys want to talk about
Ben Grimm.
Ben Grimm. If you guys want to talk about Ben Grimm, we can talk about the new Fantastic
Ben Grimm?
Yeah. So let me just do a quick transition so people know that we're transitioning from comic talk, but we can talk about comics if you want after we talk about Ben Grimm. So transition, please.
Silverton.
You played the wrong.
Yeah.
You played my intro. What the hell, dude?
Hey, it's not my fault you had it on there.
Do we not label things?
I know.
Anyway, Hunter says Lex Luthor is going to be.
I read that one.
Okay.
But so yeah, show off that good Ben Grimm goodness.
Let me get the picture. Let me get that picture because
the transition was for nothing. We were too early.
We have. He hit the transition, but we have nothing to transition to. What's the point of the transition?
Hold on. Let me just.
We are professionals, ladies and gentlemen. We are professionals.
I never claimed to be a professional. Never.
Gary, did you have a picture as well?
I'm a professional Lois Lane hater.
All right, can you
share it? That is kind of my thing.
Can you share it?
Yeah. So this is apparently a look at Ben Grimm in the Fantastic Four movie, the new one. They're going practical. And by the way, I just want to say it is very nice to see Restore the Snyderverse is trending again.
There you go. That's
Why
Ben
did
Grimm.
you remind me of the cartoon version? That looks scary similar.
I really don't like this. Them putting.
Why? It won't look that bad in the movie.
No, but
they'll touch it up.
It's a set photo, bro. Come on.
I know, but I rather prefer actual practical compared to.
That is practical.
You know what I mean? The one they put on your face.
You want to put rocks on his face?
Watch that.
No.
Wait, how did they do the effects on the other actors for the older ones?
The older ones, they put things on their face for Ben Grimm, and there wasn't like them putting a mask over or anything. There was
that was the original one. Was the mask, dude?
Was it? Hold on.
And the older one was just CGI.
I'm
naked.
Hold
and
on.
naked, yes.
Hold on.
Except apparently he didn't have anything there, so apparently he's also androgynous. He's the androgynous thing.
Ben Grimm.
I'm fairly certain the first one was practical and the second one was CGI, dude. This is if anything, this is the first time since the original movies that they're going practical.
No, I'm talking about this. They let me screen share what I mean. Present. This is what I mean. Can you screen share?
That's what they're doing. They didn't they didn't actually put like 1,000 rocks on his head.
Well, it says behind the scenes. Let's watch it.
Yeah, click on the video, bro. Don't
It's
take
only
a
a
picture out
minute.
of context. But mute it so we don't get copyright struck.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
2020.
There you go.
There you go. What?
Yeah, where is it? I don't see it. We're just looking at Ben Grimm's face.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Share this tab.
You gotta watch this because I know you're gonna feel envious.
This is what I mean. This is.
See?
You see, this is not like putting a mask. They're actually.
Getting closer to that.
Yeah, it's all, but still, it's practical. It's not CGI.
That looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
they literally have to put glue on their face, but of course it's like most likely washable glue.
No, but Taladia, how do you know they didn't do this?
Just like this.
Because they were still tucking in a flap.
Breathe it all, and it's excruciatingly hot. I mean, this is still very warm.
He was not comfortable in that suit. One of the main goals was to create a suit that he was more comfortable wearing and that he could wear for several shooting days without it becoming too big of a problem.
Okay, so that was the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, they said he was not comfortable. I don't think I like that.
Yeah, that's why they went with a helmet with like a mask, because that's much more comfortable. Plus, they're gonna have like animatronic stuff in there to make his mouth move and stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'm a 2000s person. I think that's.
So you're old, is what you're telling me. You are old. Okay,
yeah,
I see.
old.
I see. So now we have two old men in Comics League. We have Nick, who's about a century years old. Then we have you, that's roughly 500.
Hey, I'm not 500. I'm not 500. This is my show. You don't call me 500. Anyway, I just think comparing the two from the behind the scenes stuff, it depends on how people will
wait until we see a trailer to see how it looks.
Oh, Taladia, I'm seeing the Jim Lee cover for Absolute Superman.
Yes.
How clothed is he? I have to ask that because of our previous experience, Bianca.
He is fully clothed and he looks amazing.
Yep, there you go.
I think I might actually get this cover.
That's what I'm waiting for.
The other covers are not shown very much, but I feel like they're just more of the same kind.
I gotta see if my shop has that for pre-order. Let me see. Let's go to Superman.
Dang, I might need another opinion. My brother.
Jim Lee variant cover for Superman ordered.
Woo!
Where'd you send that link to me?
No, it's my shop.
Oh,
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, it's my store. I just go to the store and pre-order it. They don't have like a preview image yet, but I'll just go through.
This is the direct link to the Jim Lee one.
Absolute.
Dang it! I sent it to you in the private chat, Deladia.
Oh, it's already got 9.8. Somebody's already got a graded cover.
Oh wow.
already.
There you go. All the Jim Lee covers have been pre-ordered by moi.
Midtown Comics.
I had to because are you buying from Taladia has a thing. Are you buying from Amazon, Taladia?
No,
You can buy from
yeah, I'm
Amazon?
buying. I'll be buying it from Amazon or eBay because they don't have it at my UK store.
Okay.
Well then, beat him up. That's all you got to do. Commit violence.
October.
Exactly.
Let me see. There's Absolute Batman. They don't have the variant cover for some reason. Oh my god, it's out of stock. Rip.
Yeah, boy, got it. All three: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
I'll have to get it on Amazon or eBay. Rip.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find an online shop that's not Midtown Comics because their delivery is kicking my butt right now. Frickin' New York.
A lot of
Yeah.
shops, I'm sure, would like would essentially ship it. I'm sure.
I know, but it cost Brucifer an arm and a leg. He told me that when Brucifer sent me the Batman comic, it cost him an arm and a leg.
I see.
And I'm like, bro, how do you do it? I'm like, I don't know. I just sent it, and it took him like a week before I actually got it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But I want to get one comic. I'm gonna get two comics, two different covers, right? One is the normal one, which is everyone's gonna pick up, and the variant cover, which I'm gonna slip and paper, put it in in a nice flappable thing. You know how CGC does it?
You
had this-
flappable? Oh, you mean bagged and boarded?
Yeah, not
Okay.
one of those big cover. Like the comic book grading boxes.
You
or
mean
whatever?
like this?
Not like that.
Are you talking about the thicker ones, like the
The thi-
CGCs?
Yeah, thicker ones, the thin
Except
ones.
that's really expensive, but good luck, bro. Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, it's similar to that, except for the fact it's not big like that.
It's smaller.
Oh, they have plastic. I know what he's talking about. They do essentially have like plastic containers like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm going for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the Jim Lee one in there,
That works.
and then I'm
Hang that on your wall.
if I had somewhere to put it.
If I had a wall.
If I had a shelf. But I've got so many books, man. You'll be unbelievable. But anyway, let's talk about this. There is something else I wanted to discuss. Transition. There we go. Hopefully I don't mess up this time. All right, there we go. I didn't mess up this time.
There you go.
So, Jared, they showed part 4 of Suicide Squad Killer Justice League.
Part 4.
Oh, you mean season 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw the cutscene, and okay, I think you're right about the whole them coming back and.
Oh, you mean there's like a new cutscene?
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
Every
I'm gonna
season
live
is a
react to
new
this. I'm gonna live react to this. Let's actually do this.
Yeah, you can do that.
And it's what season is it?
It's on
4?
Batman Arkham. It's on Batman Arkham Videos YouTube page.
Batman
Posted.
Arkham Videos. Okay, let's see. Is it the one that says Brainiac 5 a boss fight season 2 episode 4? It has a Green Lantern thing.
Yeah, it's the one not 35 minutes long. It's the one before that.
Oh, okay, I see. It's Captain Boomerang in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it. Let's see. Okay, so there's Flash in his little containment thing.
I want to see his reaction.
Okay. Okay. I gotta say I do like the motion comic cutscenes. Those are really cool. Resurrection.
Yes.
So Talia? I'm just kidding.
Talia returning? No.
Ra's al Ghul?
No. I wish.
That'd be hilarious if Talia comes back. Oh boy, something else. Oh boy.
What are you thinking?
Oh God. She just
What?
said no apocalypse, and I'm like, don't tell me. Continuing on. Skipping through. Come on.
2 times speed.
Yeah, I'm going through. Show me a cutscene. Okay, here's the boss battle. Here we go. Okay.
I think that was it. Just a motion comic.
Wait, hang on. Okay, the ship is even more damaged. Ha. Yeah. So you know what's kind of funny?
Go on.
Literally, that dialogue leaked out when the game released.
Yeah,
So
Bianca. You know that dialogue got leaked for Suicide Squad?
I don't
It
know what
was
we're
that
talking about.
dialogue when some robotic voice we now know is Nora Freeze going, obviously the Flash's resurrection took more of a toll on him than we thought. And then there's going to be a later line where he goes, folks, I know I should be thankful for that. I know they had to use supervillains like fight us, we went evil and stuff, but why are we still alive? Bruce said Waller hates us.
They might have changed that, because of the leak.
No, they didn't change this dialogue. There's no way they change. They're too lazy to change that. But regardless, Resurrection, and if they're really trying to set up Darkseid, I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm like, no, don't watch. They'll make the last Brainiac Darkseid.
If they are making a Darkseid, do you think Darkseid game? Just saying Justice
No,
League
I
versus
mean the
Dark-
last boss battle of this game before they call it quits. The last Brainiac will turn into Darkseid.
Oh god. That's
Mhm.
dumb. Luckily we quit while we were ahead.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm like, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm just gonna watch all the cutscenes so I can know what the story is, and then at the end of it, maybe I'll go back to see. But no, currently I'm like, no, make a decent game that's not live service. I don't have to grind for hours, and then we'll talk.
Brown Destroyer is asking, is Absolute Universe going to be as popular as Ultimate Universe in the Marvel specific?
We'll see.
We will see about that, Brown Destroyer. We will definitely see on that. But I think it's going to be, it's already looking promising from what they have showed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the Superman aspect and the Wonder Woman aspect.
I'm excited for those two specifically. Batman, I'm like, meh. But the other ones, I'm like, okay, it looks really good. The only reason why I'm buying Batman is because Scott Snyder. And that's an unwritten rule of comic book collecting is that anything Batman, Scott Snyder, you pick up. That's generally the rule.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is, guys, did you guys see the gameplay for Arkham Shadow? It looks pretty good.
It looks really good. I'm like, whoa. That looks dope. It makes me want to buy a VR headset.
A $500 VR headset, by the way, Bianca, just to let you know.
What happened?
It's a $500 VR headset just to play a Batman Arkham Shadow.
I'm not buying no VR headsets. I always knew they were expensive for no reason. Wait, the PlayStation's also $500 now. That's depressing.
Mm-hmm. I know. I know the wonders of overpriced hardware.
Capitalism.
But here's the funny thing though, guys. I think that Arkham Shadow would probably get a 7 or an 8 out of 10 when the game fully releases.
And this is a new game, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a fully fledged game. It's about a 10-hour game. It's not like a VR experience. This is a full fledged game. Like
It's
Batman.
a sequel to Arkham Origins.
Yeah, it's a sequel, Arkham Origins. It's set in the July. It's in between Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins, in between there, and you get a lot of voice actors coming back, like Troy Baker, Tara Strong. You're getting new people coming in as well.
Tara Strong play Catwoman?
No, Tara Strong plays Harley Quinn. Or
Oh,
Harley
shoot, I
Quinn's out.
forgot. Her most iconic
Yeah,
roles. of
yeah, it's
course,
not like
of
she's
course.
known for. It's not like it's the role that she's most known for in the Batman fandom.
Shasha!
I mean, she's most known for
Yeah,
Batgirl as well in Batman the Animated
that's
Series.
true.
True.
But I think because of her age, she can't play that role. So
But she's been playing Harley Quinn, who's like older.
yeah,
Mhm,
because she fits that age.
mhm.
I don't know about that. She sounds like a really high school girl with like who's like really high for no reason.
Mhm.
But I think from the 40 minutes demo that was shown on YouTube or whatnot for people playtesting it, it's got me really excited for other people to play it and actually get to see it, because I'm just like one of those Arkham fans that I think it's going to knock it out the park. But I understood saying uncommon opinion. I personally think a Plastic Man game could be fun.
That could be fun, but it wouldn't sell.
No,
But it would be. Yeah, it would work.
It wouldn't sell, but it would be fun. It would be
Mhm.
fun indeed. Jared, I was gonna ask you something, right? I think you know the answer to this.
Ooh,
Right?
you can like catapult yourself to the
Mhm.
other side of the city using
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
elasticity.
What's the question, Taladia?
So as you know, we got to go. We got to watch. We're gonna be watching Cape Crusader on Sunday. Are you
Mhm.
prepared?
Oh yeah, Harley Quinn. I
On
guess.
episode 5 now?
Yeah, we're on episode
Mhm.
5.
Oh, I did enjoy that one the most.
You did? Oh, Jared, Jared won't. I don't think. But me and Jared are definitely going to be reacting to that. But I think that, is there anything else you want to talk about comic related? If there is anything you want to add, Bianca, to this week's comic, or if you got if anyone's got questions for Jared about this week's comic issue, which was for Forever Evil Part 1, right? Put it in the chat now before we wrap up and everything.
More
And
Adam, like Adam question mark.
or Black Adam, yeah. If you got any questions on that, put them in the chat.
He plays an important role.
Ooh.
Okay, that's interesting. I have a question for you, Jared. Because you've read the comic, how many parts are there for Forever Evil?
I don't know how many there are justly because I've only read the actual trade for it.
Oh, you've read the trade for it. Okay, you never read
Actually, I
the.
can tell you right now. Hang on.
Well,
I'm
did you
on
get a big
YouTube
trade or a
right now.
small trade?
Big trade.
Big trade. Oh, so
It includes like
20
all the
issues?
tie-ins and stuff. Plus, I have the omnibus for Justice League. So, all right.
20 to 50 issues.
1, 2. There's about 7 issues of Justice League.
Okay, 7 issues of Forever Evil. Okay,
Yeah.
Minus the tie-ins.
minus the tie-ins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brand Destroyer is asking, after New 52, what are you gonna read? Okay, that's
There's
easy.
so much from the New 52.
Your
we're gonna read.
mom. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, we already got an answer for you there, Brand Destroyer. We'll be covering the Absolute Universe in October.
Woot.
We'll start off with All In, DC's All In.
Yeah,
then
for
we're gonna go jump straight into the Absolute Universe. We'll be taking a break from the New 52, and like we'll cover the first issues of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman of the Absolute Universe, and we'll have a discussion on that, and then obviously we'll come back to New 52 once the first issues are done.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot to talk about, and then there will be a series, guys, coming very soon. Why Super Wonder should be in this universe.
Yep.
Me and myself.
That's being talked about from what I hear.
Yes. So myself and Jared are very excited to do a show on that. But I think this is a good way to wrap things up. It's nice, timely done. So Jared, well, firstly, Bianca, let them know what you're coming up on your channel, on social media, what you're coming up and whatnot, and please let the world know where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram and my YouTube channel as Myself in Comics. I actually just put out a video today. I put the title as review, but honestly, me and Dead Guy's Productions are going through a comic book which we are going to release in doubles, which there's 5 issues, so 2, 4, and then 5 by itself, then do a full rating on that, and then there's gonna be a review every week until we have the day where we are going to be interviewing the creator. And the comic is called Avalon, which is a indie indie comic about zombies, but set into a more realistic setting. And because I don't really watch or read a lot of zombie media, my friend, a Dead Guy's Productions, does, and he's like big into The Walking Dead and all that other stuff. So I'm the newbie, he's the experienced, and so we just get to talk about it. And I think it was pretty fun.
Okay, cool. Jared, as per usual, where they can find you and what you're coming up on your channel.
You can find me at Comics League JT on Twitter, or Comics League 2020 on Instagram. I put out a video just about as soon as we started with this. As a matter of fact, that was about me reviewing the Superman War World saga. Awesome story. And this Saturday, I don't think we picked a movie yet, but for Friday's Comics League Dark as usual, and for the Super Wonder Show, Britt, Jed, and Jay Heat and I are going to be discussing the times that Superman and Wonder Woman have fought, and do commentary on the really BS fandoms that they have.
And and don't forget UTC.
Oh yeah, and UTC we're going to be discussing essentially if like the absolute Wonder Woman can succeed.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that. And don't forget, Jared will be doing gaming stream tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in for that. As for me, guys, you guys know I will be doing Snyder, well, not Snyder fans. I'll be doing Batman Cape Crusader on Sunday. Live reactions, of course, with myself and Jared. I will be doing, I'll be on UTC with Jared talking about Absolute Wonder Woman with him. And I will be doing some gaming news. If there is any gaming news, I will make sure to post some videos out for that. But there hasn't been any really big news I can really cover. So you're going to have to wait until Sunday if there's any news. And then obviously next week is Snyder Fans Read Comics, as we're going to do part 2 of Forever Evil. So you want to stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to follow me, then there's at Tuladia Plays _. That link will be in the description. If you want to become a member and you want to be a part of the Tuladia Plays community, you want to go the extra mile, support me, and you want to be a part of the streams, and you want to come on the channel like once every 2 months or whatnot, and you're committed to helping support the channel, then you can go the extra mile, hit that join button. It's not necessary, but if you want to be a part, or you want to engage with us a little bit more and have the conversations with us, then hit that join button, become a member, and from 99 cents to $4.99, you get really cool perks, including gaming with us as well. So that will be doing gaming. If you become a member on the highest tier, you'll be able to game with us on Twitch and whatnot. So stay tuned for that. But until then, Jared, as per usual, you get the outro as always.
Lois Lane is Lois Lame. She belongs to General Zod or Ultraman to keep it on theme with the issue we just described. Zoe
Yeah.
Maxibat for life. I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bianca, you want to say bye?
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.